Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a fabulous in 15, meaning I'm going to do a 15-minute makeup tutorial for you guys so you can get ready, look fabulous in a short amount of time. I'm going to give you guys two different lip options, this more bold one and then a more subtle version. Obviously I use one of my lipsticks, Puffin, from my collaboration with Christian AUDETTE. Had to show you guys this look, and I knew that you guys have been asking for some like really quick tutorials, so I thought this was the perfect time to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this full face look. Let's go ahead and get into it. Typically in my normal day-to-day routine, I would do my brows first, but I would want them to be like all perfected and everything. But because I'm doing a 15-minute tutorial, I am not going to do that. I'm going to start off with my foundation, and I'm going to use the SURRAT Dew Drop foundation in the shade number 4. Soniaji Cheek sponge. Just gonna really quickly work this into my skin. For me, I find that using a sponge just works faster. I mean, look, this thing, it's huge. So you can get a lot done all at once. But if a brush works better for you, by all means, do it. But you can see, like, this just, yeah, it applies foundation very, very quickly. Another thing I like to consider when I'm using a foundation and I'm trying to do a quick look is I want to use something that is very easy to spread out. I don't want to use anything full coverage because I feel like you have to really make sure that everything is like nice and even all over. And I also want to use something that I can just bring up underneath my eyes. There's not many foundations that I feel like I can bring up underneath my eyes all the way like this instead of concealer and look good, and this one does. So I'm going to skip concealer and just bring this all the way up. I'm also going to take this all over my lid. Another thing I find to be really helpful when I'm trying to do a really quick face is to have a palette that has almost everything in it already. And this palette does. This is the Ambient Lighting Ghost Edit from this year's holiday collection from Hourglass. And I'm going to take this shade right here on my Wangas number 2 to set underneath my eyes. I'm just pressing this in. Slightly go over my eye. By Terry Hyaluronic Tinted Hydra Powder in the shade number 200. And I'm going to take that on my BK Beauty 102. I am so glad I purchased some more of these with a Beautylish gift card event. I am running low on this bad boy. I'm just going to tap this all over and then push it into the skin. As you can see, I'm doing a much quicker job than what I normally would. Again, I'm not trying to be absolutely perfected. I just want to look fabulous in 15. Now I have to go in with my lip balm, the TATCHA CAMELLIA Gold Spun. I had like a nervous thing happen last night, and I peeled off skin that didn't need to be peeled off my lips. And I have been so good about not doing that. And I did it last night. I was so mad at myself. Soniaji Master Face, and I'm going to grab the bronzer. I am going to quickly bronze up this face so I have some color. Now I feel like I have to do this or my nose will get lost. Lost in my face, that is. So I'm just taking the same bronzer on my Tom Ford number 11 and I'm quickly going down the sides of my nose and then blending a little bit right in this area right here. Again, this is a step you could skip, but for me, it's like I have to do it. And it takes 2 seconds anyway, so I'm not mad at it. Soniaji Cheek Pro, and I'm going to grab a mixture of this shade right here, the blush, and the bronzer. So I'm going to go back and forth in the pans and then tap off any excess, go onto my cheeks just really quickly. I want a little bit of color, but I don't want it to be really intense because like I didn't do a lot of work on my face, as in like coverage and concealer and all this stuff. So I don't want to do too much in the way of blush or anything. One must always highlight though, at least if you're me. So I'm going to go across all 3 of these shades right here with my A23 from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Go right over the top. I'm going to make a little bridge on my forehead. Seriously, this takes no time at all. Especially because you do not have to work this product into your skin. It just kind of goes into your skin. And then instead of buffing, I know you guys are going to be like, what? You're not going to buff? I'm just taking my BK Beauty 102 and whatever is left on my brush from the By Terry powder. I'm just going to go over everything and make sure everything is blended. But other than that, I'm not going to add on another powder. For brows, you know which brow gel I'm going to go in with my Ride or Die. This is my 24-hour brow setter from Benefit. I'm first going to push my brow hairs up. Then I'm going to go through them. I do this because I really want to make sure that they stay in place. I push them down. And then go back up with them. And this brow gel is it's a little bit on the older side, so it's not going to take as long to dry, whereas I would typically wait just a little bit longer whenever I first get the brow gel before I even push them back up, because it's a little bit wetter. More wet? Yeah, more wet. But this one is about to be like, she's about out. So I'm going ahead and pushing my brow hairs up, and I'm going to allow that to dry while I do something really quick to my eyes. Smith 232 back in with the bronzer. I'm going to go all over the lid and up into the crease, just blending that out very, very quickly. Like, I'm not trying to be super precise about this. Lower lash line, same bronzer, Wangas number 20. I always like to put something on my lower lash line 9 times out of 10. Really 9.5 times out of 10. Just feel like it makes my eye look bigger, more awake, like opened up. So you could leave it like this, but if you wanted to do something just a little bit extra, you could go in with the blush, that same Smith brush. Just go right around the edges, and this will brighten up your eye just a little bit more, and it kind of ties in to the blush, but this is completely optional. I just like having that little bit of extra color, and it doesn't take any extra time, really, like 10 seconds. Now I'm going to go in with the Hourglass Arch Brow in Soft Brunette, and I'm just going to go in the places that I feel like I need a little bit of product. I'm not going to do like a full-on brow. I'm going to use this mirror here so I can see a little bit in the front right here. I always have a little bald spot right there. Soniaji Builder Pro. I'm going to grab this shade right here. It's going to go right underneath the brow arch with it, blending it out. Milk Boss Liner, avert your eyes if you don't like to see this. I'm applying it right into my top inner rim, or onto my top inner rim. For my mascara, I'm using the Laura Mercier Caviar Volume. And I'm going to finish this off camera because it's so much easier for me to do my mascara when I'm like really close to the mirror. But I will be right back. And I'm going to put MAC Extended Play right underneath. Just want to do this. And I'll be back. I finished off the bottom lashes with MAC Extended Play Giga Black. Then I always take this and I go right behind my lashes on the top. I have a whole video on it. I will link that down below, as well as I always have my lash growth serum. It's New Lash. I always have that down below, like about my eyes. It's always down there. So if you're curious about it, those are linked down below. Now, usually I would have just taken off my lip balm and applied my lipstick, but I'm going to do something different. I'm going to give you guys two different options. First, I have my lip balm on already, but I kind of want to blot off any excess. I don't have a tissue right here, so I'm just using my hands. So my lips are nice and hydrated, but they don't have any shine or anything to them. And I'm going to take my shade from my collection in Puffin. Now this is the bright orange. You can see just how bright it is. I'm going to take it right on the center. Do a little bit of this. You do not want to use too much if you're going to do this little trick. And this is not a trick I came up with at all. It's something I've seen done several times. I used to do it all the time whenever I was a working makeup artist. But I just want to show you guys how to wear this lip and have it a little bit more subtle. So I'm going to go back in with my TATCHA lip balm. I'm not taking very much. You don't want to use too much. I'm going to start on the bottom part and then top. I'm not going straight into the center. Going around the edges. And again, doing that little thing. This is a much softer way to wear this color. Adding a little bit more gloss, adding a little bit more balm to the bottom and the top Cupid's bow. So this is the finished look if you wanted to go with this style. Now I want to show you what it looks like with Puffin all by itself, because I personally love like a really soft makeup look and then a bold lip. I love it, like mascara only and a bold lip. That is my thing. So I am going to take this off, but this is an option if you want to go and just be a little bit lighter. I'm going to take this off and I'm just going to put Puffin directly on, no liner or anything like that. So this is the finished look with Puffin all by itself. I love this lipstick color. It is so beautiful, and it's orange, and it's amazing, and it's fall, and it's Puffin. I just love it. Anywho, I want to give a quick thank you, like a huge thank you to every one of you guys that have supported this collection. If you're interested in it, the link is down below as well, but I just want to genuinely thank you guys who have supported this collection, bought the collection. Of course, I love every one of you and all the support you show me just by watching my channel and commenting, liking, subscribing, all of that. But just a really quick special thank you to you that have bought this collection. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I really, really, really do. I worked really hard on this. So I'm excited about it. I'm excited about this color. This is my favorite color. Out of the two lipstick colors, this one's definitely the favorite. I love this one. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this fabulous in 15. Let me know what you think down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.